Hello everyone, I am Billis, and today I'm gonna break down the Lego Ninjago movie trailer that came out, I think, 4 days ago. So, pretty much, I'm gonna find every Easter egg and reference on this video. So, let's get started. In the starting scene, it looks like there is a kind of invasion in Ninjago City, and there are lots of like airships, not really airships, some air vehicles. I don't really know what they are. I'm gonna tell you later in the video. And you can see there is something on the water. That's probably Garmadon's shark mech thing that we're gonna see in the rest of the trailer as well. And also, if you didn't notice, the water and the forests and everything is it's real. It's not made out of Legos, because if you saw the Lego Batman movie or the Lego movie, there is literally everything made out of Legos, even smoke and water, fire. Anyways, in the next scene, you can see there are these things again flying up from Ninjago City, and you didn't notice that they have these yellow lifeboats in their back. I don't really know why, but probably these are hybrid vehicles that can both go on water. And if you watch them closer, you can see that the pilots have random color helmets. Some of them are grey and some of them are orange, but we're gonna see about this later. Also, in the next spot we can see a person who is like scared because of the invasion. This is logical because everybody will do this. And then we see more people being scared. And as you can see on the background, there is a building that has two swords. So probably this is the blacksmith. It can't be the blacksmith or the dojo or just a random building, but because it has swords and it's a Ninjago movie, I think it's gonna be something important, not something random. And yeah, in the next scene we can see some of these villains getting out of these vehicles, the airships, whatever, and they have like a jellyfish on their head. You can see the jellyfish, how are they called, tentacles on their torso, and they have red eyes, like they are, I don't know, somebody else is controlling them, and they don't have hair. And also you can see in their back there is a gun attached. There is a gun attached on their back. In the next scene, we can see Garmadon with his shark mech invading the city, and everybody seems to know him because there are some people screaming Garmadon. And then we get a closer look at these vehicles and the villains, and you can see that the villains are wearing shark hats, which makes them look silly, and it's ridiculous. I mean, look at them. And in the vehicle, you can see it's more like a jellyfish thing, because it has like this dome, whatever it's called, and it has like a weird rope here that's probably like a grappling rope or something, grappling hook, how is it called. And you can see the pilot or driver is wearing a crab hat, which looks more ridiculous than the shark hats. So if these are the major villains of the movie, it's gonna be really stupid. I mean, they are like sea creatures. This guy has a crab hat, the other ones are sharks, the other jellyfish, and also the vehicles look like jellyfish. Garmadon has a shark mech, so I think there's gonna be more about the sea. Then we have a closer look at the ninjas, and they don't really have the same weapons as the TV show. Lloyd has a sword. I think Nia is the one with the spear. I can't really see what Kai has, but it looks like two katanas. and Zane has a bow. Jay keeps his nunchucks. Can't see what Cole has. And also, after that, we have a scene where Lloyd jumps from his dragon. And this dragon is not a real one, it's a robotic. Because you can see he has some jets on his back, and in the rest of the trailer you can see more stuff why he's robotic. And then there is a pretty interesting scene with Lloyd fighting with those people. And you can see one of them has a squid hat. So he's got a ridiculous hat like everybody else. And the most interesting thing here is that their guns are fish. They are fish. The guns shoot fish, which is something really stupid. I mean, you can't harm somebody with a fish. It doesn't even hurt to slap him with a fish or something. So I don't really think these are the best villains. I mean, in Ninjago they had a lot of villains, but these are just stupid people who wear shark hats. I'm not really sure if it's gonna be the main villains. But anyways, in the next scene we can see Lord Garmadon with an army of serious villains who don't wear silly hats. So I wish these are the real villains, I don't know. But I wish they are, because they are not stupid and they look like regular villains. And then we have again an invasion scene, and we have a closer look at the ninjas' vehicles. You can see Cole's mech thing with one wheel, I don't know really well how to call it. Zane's thing like a tank probably, and Kai's mech. Also, then in the next scene we can see all of the vehicles except the one that's Jay, and I think the spider walker is Nia's. Then it's the first time that Lloyd and Garmadon meet, so I think Lloyd didn't know that Garmadon was his dad, and Garmadon probably didn't know that his son is a ninja. He probably thought he left his son, and yeah, whatever. And also after that we can see that Garmadon's shark mech, and if you think that's flying, it's not really flying, because you can see those jellyfish flying things have chains and they are holding this thing on the air, so it can't really fly. These are like supporting him, and it's holding from the chains that these vehicles have. You can see this on the next spot, but before this spot you can actually see all the ninja vehicles. So I think the blue flying thing is Jay's, and the walker is Nia. And then is the next scene when that I told you. You can see a closer look of Garmadon, and you can see the chains that are actually holding the shark mech on the air. Also, then it has a joke with Lloyd's name. That's like Garmadon doesn't know his name. And then after that it shows Lloyd being like, I don't know, like sad or disappointed, like. And then it has the song Bad Blood, and this song is more than something to make the trailer look cooler, because every song in a movie has a deeper meaning. So basically they selected this song, and it's mentioned to Lloyd that he has bad blood because his dad Garmadon is a villain. If you understand what I mean, it's pretty much that Lloyd, this song is a reference to Lloyd, that it has bad blood because, you know, his dad is a villain. And also after that we can see Kai's mech burning something, and the fire is real again. It's not like the other Lego movies that's Lego bricks. After that we can see Sensei who is probably the only one who remained the same with the TV show, because all the other ninjas are completely different. Then after that we can see the ninjas getting their weapons, and then we have a really interesting shot about the Destiny's bounty, or at least I think that's it, because there is a ship, and it's I'm pretty sure this is the Destiny's Bounty. If you watch the Ninjago TV series, then you know what this is. So then Sensei Hu asks the ninja if they're ready to risk their lives for Ninjago, and they're like yes, and then Jay says maybe. So this is a joke. After that we can see Cole smashing a crab mech thing, which again all the characters are sea creatures or related to sea animals. And also Cole's thing looks really interesting, but if they make it a Lego toy, how will it be able to stand? I mean, it pretty much doesn't make any sense. I want to see how they will make it into a toy, if they will. After that we can see probably the first shot when Garmadon invades the city, and he's like with his shark mech while people are on the beach doing whatever they want, and then he suddenly comes out from the water, and then it looks like everybody in the city knows him and they're really surprised. After that we have again a scene of the invasion, and here you can see better the lifeboats, not really, yeah, they have behind, and they're coming out from a building, I don't really know what, and you can also see there is a port here. I'm pretty sure this movie is gonna be about sea. So, except that it's related to sea, the plot of this movie is not really about ninjas, it's mostly about Lloyd and his father. But anyways, in the next scene you can see a wife running with her husband, and then he gets stuck, and the giant Garmadon's shark mech is going to crush him, and the wife says, I promise I'll never forget you, and then she runs, and he was like, no, I never told you to promise that, get back. And then the mech steps on him and he dies. But anyways, I don't really think that he's gonna die on the movie, because usually they don't make it they don't make jokes with death, especially in Lego. And I'm pretty sure that something weird will happen, like the shark will start flying. But anyways, you can also see that there is a sign that says City of Ninjago. So pretty much it's just a little reference so we can know where this is happening. Also in the next scene we can see Lloyd in outside Ninjago City, and he probably lost, the ninjas lost, and Garmadon took over Ninjago, and then he's looking at the city, and then in the next scene we can see Lloyd again jumping from rooftops. And after that there is a cool scene with Sensei Hu and Garmadon fighting, and I believe this is a flashback because look what Garmadon is wearing. Just for this I believe it's gonna be a flashback. So after this scene there is a cool scene that Lloyd is protecting a baby from some shark people while hitting them with a fridge, and it looks really cool. It's like Kung Fu in Lego, and I hope they have more scenes like this one in the movie, because this is a really cool scene. After that there is a funny scene that Lloyd wakes up and Garmadon calls him, but that's pretty much for a joke. It's not, it's just for fun. Then we can see a Ninjago movie logo, which looks really cool, and it's made out of Lego bricks. And also there is after that a final scene that you can see the ninjas getting to their garage or whatever you can call this place, and they leave their vehicles here. And then Nia is trying to say to Lloyd that Nobody's parents are perfect, and then Jay says something terrible about his mom that collecting something, but this is probably a joke, but I didn't understand it, if it is a joke or just a terrible joke, because it wasn't funny for me. And that's pretty much the trailer. After that, just say September, and it's actually coming on September 22. Also, this is not going to be related with the TV show. It's going to be something completely different with the TV show. So, if you are a fan of TV show and you want to see the movie, then it's okay, but it's not gonna be related to the TV show. The characters are gonna be different, everything is gonna be different from the TV show. So, this was it all. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more trailer breakdowns. See you in the next video. Bye!